Hello everybody, today I am going to be driving the Northern Line from Edgware to Kennington via Charing Cross, and I should be providing some announcements that the driver would typically make, and let's get started.
Hello guys, Techandtrains101 here. Voice going. This is a video for 101 subscribers. I know it's been a while since that actually happened. I've got like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, How are we all doing? Are we all doing well? 5,000 of you. Oh, it is mad for me to even comprehend at this point that there are 5,000 of you here at this time.
Baby, you know about the autumn, when the leaves are falling down, yeah. Oh, and all the pretty flowers slowly wither to the ground. All the birds that stayed the summer spread their wings and fly away, and the sun that used to shine so bright goes to hide behind the gray. Well, you also heard about springtime, life returns in such galore, and because it wasn't always there, you enjoy it all the more. I've been away for so long, but like the winds of the summer weather, I am back and I'm even better. Well, nothing can break up this bond. We're in a process inside time. Well, you know it is quite common, complications come around.
Hello everybody. Bit of an emotional video now and a bit of an emotional day. It wasn't actually today that we ticked over 10,000, it was just yesterday, April 20th. Bit of a funny day to do it on. So, started this channel back in 2013 with a very cringy playthrough of a Northern Line route on OpenBVE. So, yeah, so that was early 2013, so what's that now? That's about 8 odd years ago, which is a scary large amount of my life. We hit 5k subscribers just this year, in January, and since then we have doubled that to 10,000, which is, oof. I mean, you saw in that video that I said this time around last time that we were doing a celebration stream that I just couldn't believe that there were 5,000 of you here. And now we've doubled that to 10,000. So it calls for a little bit of a celebration, it calls for, you know, something to mark the occasion. I'm joined by my regular co-host for these silly streams, Joshua. Say hi, Joshua. Yeah, so it's quite mental to just be here and like have this achievement today. I don't know if we actually got your audio there. If you want to try that again.
Hello.
There we go. We've got you now.
Can you hear me? Good.
Yeah, mess that up. It wouldn't be a Amari stream without a technical hiccup. I done quite a lot of planning for that little video there and how to start the stream, but not a lot of planning for what the stream should actually consist of. Typical me.
That's where I come in, don't I?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason that we started like half an hour late, because that video, that video that played, I was actually editing that in real time. Over the last hour or so, I thought I'd chuck something together. No, this isn't pre-recorded. The very start of the stream, what you just watched, was obviously pre-edited. I mean, it featured 13-year-old me, and I don't think I'm 13 anymore. Can you confirm that, Joshua?
Just about.
Yeah, I don't think I'm 13. I mean, it might be nice to be able to go back there and start fresh from there, but you know, what's done is done now. Oh, I've got a nice ice cold can of Coke here. And I'm streaming from a new location as well. I actually moved since the last time I streamed, so it's been quite a weird setup. Trying to get ready to stream. And also I went and reinstalled Windows not too long ago, which meant that absolutely nothing was on my computer. So it was quite a nightmare to throw this together today. But we got there, and we got started at a decent time. And yeah, so hello chat. There's quite a lot of you in today, actually. Let's see. Got a question. Oh, what editor do I use? I use DaVinci Resolve. I used to, crikey, what did I used to use? So I started like everyone else does with Windows Movie Maker. That's the Premiere editing software of choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember that was what I used back in 2009.
I think everyone used it back in 2009.
If I remember correctly, you told me you used to use Camtasia.
Yeah, that's right. So I went from Windows Live Movie Maker to Camtasia Studio, which primarily was a screen recorder, but it also had some editing stuff built in. And I got stuck on that for years because I knew it and I was comfortable with it. And then I finally made the leap to DaVinci Resolve, and I haven't looked back since because I really like Resolve because it's got a lot of the friendly stuff that other advanced video editors don't have, like being able to just do stuff visually, like drag stuff around instead of having to use sliders and all of that stuff, but it still has all of the power of an advanced video editor. It's like Premiere just seems to be needlessly complex at times when there's a simple way of doing something just because it's the professional software. Lots of people saying congrats on 10k. Thank you very much. Hang on, let me actually just pull up the proper live chat. I'm going to pull it out quickly.
You've doubled it in 3 months, you said.
Yeah, that's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess like the growth of YouTube channels is more logarithmic, isn't it? So, it's like compound interest. So the bigger a base you have, the easier it is to grow from it, I guess.
Oh, you're keeping this stream interesting, upbeat. Compound interest. That's
Of course.
marvellous.
This is why people come and watch a train channel live stream. Economics lessons.
Hear all about that compound interest. But no, do I use DaVinci Resolve 17? To be honest, I have no idea what version I use. Hang on, I can check.
What are you using now, sorry?
For editing.
Yeah.
So I use DaVinci Resolve now, but I have no idea which version it is, which someone's just asked. Let's have a look. No, I use 16 at the moment. I probably just haven't bothered to update 17, which I should probably look into doing. But then again, it's a bit weird with updating software like that because it always just breaks your workflow somehow, and it's just like you've got to relearn something, and it's just always an irritation.
Will you do any more Victoria Line journeys?
Will I do any more Victoria Line journeys? Will I do any more Victoria Line journeys? Probably. I mean, there's only a fixed amount of lines, and the journey series is a weekly series, so I suspect by all probability the Victoria Line will make a feature again.
I mean, I was going to ask, like, how do you keep, after 8 years, how do you keep the content original with the London Underground?
How do you keep it original? I struggled with that because so remember this channel went on a pause for ages, and there was a load of different reasons for that, and it was one of the reasons is because I found the channel a little bit, I don't know, just filming trains coming in and out of platforms to be a little bit boring, and so it's kind of felt like that. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is meant to be a celebration stream and stuff, but it's felt like that for the past few months as well because of lockdown. I haven't been able to do anything other than the first-person journey series, which is what I film in bulk. You know, I'll film like 6 of them, and they come out weekly. I don't edit them in bulk because, good lord, that would take forever. I edit them usually on the night that the night before they're meant to come out, because I'm terrible. But and that's quite an intense thing to make and produce. But it's it keeps the channel alive. It's what's gotten us to 10k subscribers, especially with the 24/7 live stream. That really made the channel pop off. I mean, the YouTube algorithm just loved that. That took that took the channel basically from like, I don't know, probably 3,000, 4,000 subscribers all the way up to about 9,000 or so, and then of course the YouTube algorithm abandoned it, and the sub increase crawled back to regular. So we could have easily hit 10k like 2 months ago if that week-long period that the YouTube algorithm was in love with me lasted like an extra 2 days, because I was gaining something ridiculous like 1,000 subscribers like every 3-4 days. It was mad, and the uptick is still there, and we're still going, which is just absolutely fantastic. But like I said, a little bit bored of the first person stuff. They draw in by hell do they draw in the views. Like it is the most viewed stuff on the channel by far. Like without it we'd still be in like 2,000 subscribers easily.
Is it since lockdown has started that the channel has really taken off then?
That's hard to say. I don't know about since lockdown started. I'm trying to think when that's
March last year.
Let's have a quick look. I'm just trying to see when did I start making those videos. I think it was a bit before then, a little bit before lockdown. But I think lockdown really sort of helped in a way, just because everyone was stuck at home.
Like that, and like they're kind of like reminiscing about going on a tube, and like they're missing it essentially.
I think that's what the live stream really helps with. Yeah, because the series began sort of in October of 2019, but it didn't go weekly or anything until after that. I can't remember when it actually started being weekly, but for the past, I think definitely since before the last lockdown started. That series has been weekly on the channel. It's been the most consistent period that this channel has ever had. It's the most consistent I've ever been at putting stuff out. So we had a vague idea for today of Josh trying Train Sim World 2, but then we realised that he didn't actually have it on his computer.
And it's a 17 gig download. So.
17 gig download. How's that going for you?
It's about 10% right now.
Wow, that's staggering. So until that's done, and if we can even figure out making it work, we might. I was thinking of playing maybe some Mini Metro, because it's something I haven't actually played in years. I'm going to jump into it now. Let's see if this.
I was going to ask one more question, if that's okay, just before we start. Like, if we weren't in lockdown right now, what kind of content would you be putting out?
It's hard to say. I mean, I've had a few different ideas, and some of which I want to keep close to my chest for now, because I'm going to be all mysterious. Let's just get this. Hang on, let me just get this framed up. But a lot more stuff like what I've done with the automatic signaling on the subsurface network. That long form explainy video that I've done, I really want to do some more stuff like that. I have some plans for the summer, potentially stuff that doesn't even specifically involve the underground, which I'm really looking forward to. I've got to think about that a little bit more and plan that a little bit. And I've got some plans also for some other underground stuff. I can clue you in on one thing that I really want to do is a maybe a video or a multi-part series on the history of the Bakerloo line trains, the 1972 stock, because they have a really long history on the underground, and obviously they're not going to be around for many more years. And I want to sort of do a deep dive into that, because a lot of people don't realise that they run on multiple lines. They had multiple versions. Obviously, they've just been refurbished recently, and so yeah, I really would like to do some kind of a deep dive into that. I think that would be fun. Right, Mini Metro. I've actually legitimately not played this in years. I guess let's give it a shot, and we have to do London, of course.
I was going to ask, like, how, and I remember, for those who don't know who I am, I remember I started working with you, or kind of like intermittently working with you in 2015,
right?
Middle of 2015. So that was 2 years after you started the YouTube channel, I guess.
That's made like a circle. Yes, that's right. We
Yeah.
I remember when we were going to do a podcast that I slept in on.
Yeah, so essentially we were making a podcast because, well, at the time we thought that the opening of Crossrail was imminent.
Oh yeah.
You know, so Crossrail was about to open. I mean, here we are 6 years later, and it still hasn't. Most of it, well, the central section anyway.
Yeah.
And we made a podcast, kind of. I can't remember specifically what it was on. It was about London transport, Crossrail. Just like a podcast talking about it. And then kind of like we did weekly live streams for a bit, with like VR and stuff, talking about the tube.
Yeah, I remember the time that I actually got you a physical appearance at my house doing a VR live stream.
And no one believed it was actually me, or they thought I was too young, so that was quite... I took that as a compliment, to be fair. Yeah. And then kind of dropped out. Well, dropped out the same time as you out of YouTube altogether. I don't really make videos anymore, at all. And then came back to do these live streams in 2020, towards the end of 2020.
Yeah, that's about right. It was like a big return. I hadn't live streamed in ages. I mean, I made. We should probably do something with this.
I'm watching everything 30 seconds delayed, so.
Of course. Oh, I've boosted this up.
You don't have any tunnels. Bring the red one round to the circle. There you go.
Oh, I made it to week 2. Alright.
But I was going to ask, like, how has Crossrail been delayed just so much?
Well, it started out, the very first time was they just weren't ready in 2018 like they should have been, and it got right down to the wire. What do I want? A line or a carriage? I'll go for carriage. got right down to the wire before they were willing to admit that it just wasn't ready. And then it so that's when it got do me a favour actually, pull up the timeline of Crossrail delays, see if you can find the history of like when it was pushed back and what to, because I think first it was pushed back to 2019, end of 2019 was it, and then 2021, and then 2022. I can't remember. See if you can find for me that.
So when it was pushed back from and to?
Yeah. So like when it was the very first time it was delayed, when was it delayed until?
1 minute. Originally planned to open in 2018, the project continues to be delayed. The central section is now planned to open in 2022.
Right.
So pushed back 4 years. But how has Crossrail been delayed so much? I was going to ask, were the Victoria line and the Central line, Northern line, were these delayed as much as Crossrail?
Oof, that's hard to say actually. I believe the Jubilee line extension was a little bit delayed before it came about, but it just feels like Crossrail's management throughout all of this and their sort of expectations of reality and what they were reporting to like the mayor's office and stuff like that were just not true.
Right. Like their budgeting or just
no, their timescales for things. Also, they had some stuff go wrong for them, I guess, which let's make this circle line bigger. The yellow one has to be a circle line.
Yeah.
First things first, how do you figure out first-person journeys? Like, how do you figure out the route, random tube station generator? No, I usually on the day I sort of plot out an idea of what I want to do. It never ends up being precisely that. It always slightly changes, but I sort of write down in I have a Google Notes, and I write down sort of ideas of what I want to sort of cover. This is the reason I don't tend to take suggestions for first-person journeys, because it's all well and good. Someone in the comments section of one says, "Oh, could you go from Stratford to King's Cross via Liverpool Street?" But then that doesn't fit in with anything else because they start where the last one ended, and the next one starts where the last one ended. If that makes sense, they all have to string together. Mm-hmm. They all have to be interesting, not 5 minutes long. They have to... I like to have at least change and have 2 lines in a video. Sometimes I don't always. And I like to have it be not too much waiting around. That's why I've shied away from using London Overground and National Rail in them. Because, you get off the tube and you go to a National Rail platform or a London Overground platform and you don't... the trains are very set schedules and stuff, but you don't always know... Let's go for another line. You don't always know, for instance, if your tube connection is going to line up and if you're actually going to make a certain train, and you could just be sitting there for 20 minutes, and that's a boring video. Actually, the very last batch that I filmed, I tweeted quite a bit, because the tube was just, it was just abysmal for wait times on that day, and I was just, it was a really annoying day for filming stuff, and
Are they still running a reduced service because of COVID?
Kind of reduced, yeah.
And then it must just be hemorrhaging money at the moment, the tube.
Probably, yeah. They've agreed a financial restart package and stuff like that, but it's a bit of an interesting thing. There's all kinds of stuff that they want. Sort of a fight between central government and the mayor's office right now.
As always.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever there are different political parties, that always happens.
Well, even when Johnson was in power, there were still disputes.
True. It doesn't help now, especially now that Johnson is Prime Minister, so he sort of sees London as his stomping ground, I think.
Because he can't be successful at it, or?
Let's unravel this circle line.
Fair enough. Like, I remember reading about this, that the London Underground's like it's more vulnerable to COVID than other metros in Europe because it's not as publicly funded. It's funded more by fares.
Exactly. I mean, London Underground relies a lot on fares. Also, it's advertising stuff, which obviously just gone out the window.
Yeah.
And so it's an interesting financial problem. It's going to be interesting to see how they fund stuff for the next few years.
Well, it's going to be bailout after bailout. Are they loans or are they grants? Because for many other industries, it's loans that they're going to have to pay back, which will mean fare rises in future.
They're grants. Right, that station there is getting. Oh damn! What did I just do? I took a new locomotive. I like a new carriage or an interchange.
What is an interchange?
What is an interchange?
I don't know. Don't all the stations interchange anyway?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Oh no, it's a capacity booster, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. You might want to put it on that little it looks like sulfur from Minecraft. You want to put it there?
Sulfur from Minecraft.
You know, like the one which don't know how to describe it. You know, like the outline looks like sulfur from Minecraft. It's basically like it's where the red, the blue, and the turquoise all intersect, and the yellow.
Oh, so the very main station.
Yeah, if you put it there,
because the not any more circle line is really. I'm being told interchange by chat, but I was thinking carriage because look how many people are chilling here. This line's getting busy, and it's not an interchange station, whereas the interchange isn't bustling too much, is it?
If the interchange reaches capacity, it could boil over. No, I mean, okay, go with carriage then. Carriage loco. Or put it to the people.
I've got a
call a
locomotive,
vote.
I guess, so I can use the. Okay, I'll use the interchange. I'll
call a
slam
vote.
That there.
Call a referendum.
These are two circle stations next to each other, so what I should do is shorten that off, and then take it here first and up to here. Right, and then I'll use my interchange and we'll make this the big old interchange station. Need to connect this in as well. Now this line really needs some more trains.
If I remember correctly, like Paris at the moment is like the thing is they say Crossrail is the biggest infrastructure project in Europe.
Right.
But that's only by raw cost. If you look at Paris, for example, is currently building a much bigger infrastructure project, a much bigger railway than London.
Right.
But they're managing to do it cheaper. I'm not sure how.
Probably just the class of rail it is. I mean, is it something like light rail, like the DLR is, or is it?
You know, it's gonna be like what do they have? What's that one? What's the name for the RER in Paris? The RER trains. They're like similar. They're similar to Crossrail. What it's essentially what Crossrail is based on. They're basically like really high speed trains that go far out from the countryside into the city and then through it. Essentially.
Right.
It's basically that's what Crossrail is meant to be, like the British equivalent of the RER. So Paris is getting a major RER extension, but they're managing to do it for a much lower price than we are with Crossrail.
Interesting.
Also, that blue line is way over capacity.
Yeah.
Dark blue.
It is. I need to slam another light. I've got nothing here. I don't even have another line yet.
Can you move trains from one line to another?
I think I can. Yeah. Where are you suggesting moving one from and to?
I just realised the dark blue one already has one. Okay, you need a carriage on the dark blue one then.
I do.
What's your high score on this?
I have no idea. I haven't played it in years. Okay, we'll take a new loco. Maybe a new line instead of a new carriage.
I'd go for the carriage personally.
You think so? Okay.
Because you've still got the same number of locomotives.
Alright, we'll add that to the blue, like you said.
I mean, the thing is, the Crossrail is not going to be. Well, the thing is, the population of London has decreased by 10% since the start of lockdown.
That's mental.
Yeah, it's because it's number one because basically loads of foreign workers have gone back to their home countries who are working in hospitality, like or service sectors, like at restaurants or hotels, for example.
Right.
That whole industry is being killed off, so they've all gone back, even if it's temporary. Combined with lots of finance jobs going.
Right. I think we need a new interchange station over here. Shoot.
So I'm just saying, like Crossrail was designed to boost London's capacity by 10% in terms of transport, but the population's declined by 10% over the same period. Sorry, go on.
Let's take this here. There's so many circle stations in a row, though. Let's do something like this.
You need more bridges.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you notice it that the population of London's gone down by 10%?
It does feel like London is a bit emptier than usual. We need a new interchange sort of station over here, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, interchange also it boosts capacity and it makes them change faster, so you can offload and unload faster.
I just want to see. There we go. Let's try that. So this can sort of become our new interchange here.
Right. You can kind of see how the London Underground came to be from this game, can't you?
Just a complete mishmash. Line.
Is Crossrail? Sorry.
Oh, someone said line to you. Oh, we got another loco. What's our most crowded line right now?
Right now I'd go for red.
I'd go for red as well. Okay, let's start one off over here. Let's go for another.
So here's a question for you. Why did you start this YouTube channel in the first place?
That's a good question. And to be honest, it's something I don't really know. I can't remember. I mean, I always... Because it's not really something that you start when you want to be famous, a channel about trains or anything. I think it's just I liked cameras and I liked filming stuff and editing stuff. And that sort of became a bit of a hobby. And so I just sort of, I got used to that. And then seeing YouTube sort of gave a place to put all of this stuff. Oh, damn it. I really have screwed this.
Well, wait, like a Tokyo level or Sao Paulo.
Damn, I need a new line. Right, let's get this. No, we're not going through here. Right, this has all gone a bit wrong now. This light blue line is way too big for the amount of trains it has. Let's just peel that back to there.
So many circles. Man.
No, right, put the red up to here. Oh no! Oh no! We're losing.
Let's declare a lockdown.
We're losing. Damn! Metro's closed. Right, we've got 625 passengers travelled on the metro over 39 days.
Very good. You got more passengers than the Glasgow metro right there.
The loop.
They have two lines. They have two lines, Amari. The anti-clockwise line and the clockwise line.
Clockwise line. Do you have Mini Metro installed?
I do.
Do you want to have a go? I could probably try.
Wait, let me check. Actually, I mean, it's probably not that big of a download, is it?
It's like 4 or 5 megabytes.
I don't, but I can install it very, very quickly.
Yes, let's get it installed.
1 minute install. So, would you say that your YouTube channel has been a net benefit to you, in terms of just something to do in like a hobby in spare time?
I mean, it's one thing that it's helping to pay the rent right now. That's quite nice. And no, it's definitely been a nice thing. I mean, I met so many people through it. I've learned so much through it. Learned how to manage a presence online, which is quite good, and has to deal with young Amari still haunts me sometimes, but it's mostly under control. And you know, it's learned me skills with jack of all trades stuff, like, you know, semi-competence at video editing, producing live streams, building computers, all those kind of little bits of things, community moderation, because I also do some community moderation for another bigger YouTube channel, Spaceflight YouTube channel, NASA Spaceflight, and in Discord as well. And so, you know, moderating here and learning about here has also helped me, you know, take those skills there. So it's definitely been a very net positive.
Good. But it takes a while. Like, I see a lot of people who they start YouTube channels and they want like big returns in a short space of time, or they're looking for one viral video.
Oh yeah, you can never predict what's going to go viral on YouTube. Never pay attention. Never fret over the numbers or worry about it. Just stick what you want on the platform and see how it does. Is the way to go. If you put your heart into something and upload it and it doesn't do well, that's just the way it rolls sometimes. You just move on to the next thing and move on to the next thing and just keep on keeping on. It's like, for instance, the so there's 2 produced challenge videos on this channel of the IKEA challenge and the snake challenge, which Hugo organised, I filmed, and then got uploaded into like feature length videos, and both have done, don't get me wrong, both have done really well, but the snake challenge has done way better than the IKEA challenge, although the IKEA challenge had a lot more effort put into it. And the reason for that is simply because the IKEA challenge didn't have too much to do with the underground in the thumbnail or title, and the snake challenge did. So that's why the snake challenge done better, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. But you got to look at it the other way as, hey, thousands of people still watched, you know, both of them, and that's really cool. You managed to take a little bit of history of what was just a day of, you know, 20 or 30 people and turn it into something you could share with tons and tons of people. Right, I'm just going to try and figure out how I can get this, how I can share Mini Metro.
Using OBS?
Yeah. Let's see what I can do. Bear with. I'll let you know when I can actually see your stream on Discord. It says you've minimised the application, sit tight. No idea what that means.
I haven't.
There we go, I've got it. Alright, bear with me just for a moment. Before you start, I'll let you know when you can kick off.
Okay. It's also been ages since I've played this as well. For some reason, when I launched a game, I unlocked every achievement.
Haha.
So there we go.
Okay.
Well, my best is 2,200, but I doubt I'll be able to replicate that.
Haha.
Also, I just realised that when you hold down Control, which is my push to talk button, your mouse flashes in this game.
Oh wow. Okay. Just bear with me, guys.
Any questions you have, I'll forward them to Amari while he's going.
Nice one.
10,000. Someone's pointed out you're almost at 10.1k as we speak.
Whoops. Bloody hell, that's mental.
You're good.
There we go. I have. Okay, I've got your game on screen.
Is the frame rate okay?
It's manageable for the game it is.
Okay, there we go. You can see how badly I'm going to screw this up. Okay. I mean, I would say that... Sorry, it's going to be very hard for me to talk and play at the same time.
Yeah,
I
was definitely finding that myself.
I might just turn off my push to talk for a minute just so I can just continue talking while playing.
Get yourself started. Yeah, no, that's no problem. So, chat, where were you all watching from today? Let me know. We done this a couple of streams ago, and it was really cool to see where around the world you guys were all watching from. So, let's hear from you again. Where can you find this game? It's on Steam. It's called Mini Metro, and it's also, I think it's on mobile and stuff as well.
Yeah, it is now, or tablet as well.
Oh,
Also,
that's really
is that
cool.
good? Is that good for my input volume?
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, cool. Because I'm off push to talk now. So I would say I forgot what I was going to ask you. Like a lot of people, I was going to go. It's like a lot of people are looking for one like viral video, like their big break, and I'd say, in my experience, the channels that tend to get one big break tend to also collapse as relatively quickly, like as quickly, as they rise. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, because people come for that one specific thing, and then if you deviate from that even slightly, it just people leave.
Well, it can literally just be one specific video, and then that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's much more sustainable, in my opinion. Like PewDiePie, for example, like it's much more sustainable to build a community around a certain like genre over time, slowly. So, slow returns,
Exactly.
not like one big break.
Exactly. Right, we have Reading. We have someone living in Bahrain. We've got Brazil. Swansea.
I wonder if they're telling the truth though. You know? Why is it giving me a tutorial? Swansea. Yeah. Portugal. Yeah.
Hanover, Germany.
Very good. Okay. As you can tell, my skill level at this game is unrivaled. It's already being screwed up. Okay. Well, feel free to give me some advice, by the way, buddy.
Oh no, you're on your own, mate.
Hey, I was helping you out.
Jubilee D, what's your plans for channel after lockdown eases? Again, like, you looking forward to Crossrail, Northern Line extension to Battersea Power Station? Yeah, obviously both of those I'll be covering. As for after lockdown eases, well, I'm already back to filming again, thank God. We very close to running out of first-person journey videos, but we didn't quite. And the yeah, like I said, there's just a few things I've got rattling around I really want to do. There's something in the summer that I'd quite like to do, but it depends on being able to travel. So we'll have to see about that.
Is that outside London by any chance?
Yeah, that would be countrywide almost.
I was going to ask if you were going to, like, if you ever had, like, or if you don't want to answer, it's fine. But if you ever had plans to expand this to national rail or even international,
not currently.
like Eurostar or something.
It's kind of, it involves sticking with what the audience wants, and it seems like every time that I touch national rail, no one cares here. But no, I don't particularly care too much for national rail, or not care too much for it, but not know anything about it. So I might try and figure, maybe learning the basics of national rail would be a fun thing to do. Munich, Germany, Bath, Bristol, London. Hello in London. Right, transport videos. Will you be remaking an old video of yours taking selfies in every tube station while playing Jay Foreman's Tube Song? When the new Northern Line to Battersea opens. Right, I want to do that anyway, because I want a definitive version of that, and I look very much like a baby child in that video, so I would like to redo it currently, at some point. And I have no idea if Jay is going to remake the tube station song when Battersea opens or not. We'll have to see. That'd be pretty cool. Also, what camera do I use in my first person videos? I use a 360-degree camera, and then I crop it down to a field of view of, I think it's 75 or 85 degrees I use. And it just means that I can do some really fancy stabilization stuff for it and make it look really nice, especially with the wide angle.
What score did you get, by the way?
Oh, damn. I can't remember. Someone on stream, rewind and tell me what score I got.
It was 200 and something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 39 days or something.
Fair enough.
What is your favourite line? Jubilee line. What is your favourite station? Gloucester Road. Which isn't on the Jubilee line.
That does remind me that back in the ages ago. Off. I just deleted an entire line. Okay.
Oh no!
Back in the old days, well, I'd say the old days. We're talking like 6 years ago. You and I used to debate a lot about the merits of the New York subway versus London Underground, essentially.
You had to bring that up, didn't you? Why didn't we do Why didn't you do New York? You should have done New York map. Maybe you have to do that next.
No, because it wants to be a fair fight for your score versus mine.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Okay, well, you can take the New York map after this, I guess, and then maybe I'll have a go at it.
Fair enough. Okay. Can you tell me, by the way, what was your score?
Someone in chat, I'm hoping, will pull it up for me because I don't have the means to actually go back and look at the stream right now.
Right. Also, I hate it when that happens. Like when a new station appears.
In the complete
How do you
spot for you?
like on an existing line, and then you think it's connected and it's not actually. Like that drives me insane. Also, when these like unique stations like the star appears, they're the ones that really hurt.
You've got
come on.
you've got a station there going tits up.
I know. There's not really much I can do about that. Oh no, he went past without picking anyone up.
I guess no one wanted him to. I'd add a carriage onto that train. Yeah. And maybe hook your red line into that station as well, or drag up the
The yellow.
Yeah.
For some reason, my game is misaligned. Okay, there we go. For some, my clicks are right. So you're gonna go back. Come on. Yeah, for some reason my clicks are like a few pixels below what they should be.
Oof.
It's not helpful. I'm playing with a handicap, essentially.
Chat says you have too many circles on the Piccadilly line and too many triangles on the central line. You do actually. You have a row of 1, 2, 3 in a row, and then a square, then another triangle.
Right. So too many triangles on one line, too many circles on another. You said.
That's what chat says. Yeah.
Right. I mean, so my mouse is like, you see where I'm clicking is not aligning with where it's registering, which makes it a bit challenging.
Damn.
Okay, so but every line does have a square, a circle, and a triangle on it.
That's good.
It's just so they are picking things up.
What game is this? This is Mini Metro.
Right. Mini Metro. Come on. Okay. What was your score? 225. No, wait, I think it was 600.
Right. Hang on. I'll grab my phone.
Sorry, I just really want to know.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if you can see my Steam notifications or not on the screenshot.
No, I can't.
Okay. Good. Okay. Just for the anonymity of my friends. Okay. So what's next for the London Underground then? So we've got Battersea Extinction. When's that opening?
Oh, now you're pushing me. Should be not too long after Crossrail, I think. Wasn't it meant to be like the end of this year or next year? I don't know if they've officially announced a delay for it, but it will probably be delayed a little bit.
Right. So we got Battersea, and then the Watford one's been cancelled. Yes.
Yes. Crossrail Link that got canned.
Why was that?
Mainly because I think the budget for it sort of spiraled and there was no political will for it. Right, I got 625 passengers over 39 days.
Well, does days come into it?
I don't know, but that's just what it says at the thing.
Move. There we go. Okay. 600 you said, and 25.
Yep.
Oh man, pressure's on. Why is there only one train on this line? Oh, come on.
Oh, do you have any spares? Your Victoria line is weird.
It's fine. It's functional. It's fine.
Why is it doubling back on itself?
It's fine. Don't worry. It's.
What
I don't know. Look. It's perfect. It looks like a Oh, come on. This station is going to drive me crazy in a minute. Come on. Right. Okay.
You got the
It
timer
looks
kicked
like
off.
a
You've got one. Hang on. You've got on your Piccadilly line. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles in a row.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Why?
Yeah, but you got 7 circle stations in a row.
Well, is that not what I want?
Well, no, you want to get as many different. It's like the variety, isn't it? Because they're all gonna want to.
But they're all geographically proximate. There's not really much I can do. Look, they're all grouped together. Like, what can I do with that?
I'd connect your Piccadilly line to the triangle at the end of your circle line.
That.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
just
that will help
thinking.
ease off that station that you were having problems with. That's because everyone's jumping off of there to try and get to a triangle, I think.
Right. There we go. Looks absolutely top. Yeah. Do you think that's functional?
Semi-functional. I mean, you're not doing bad right now.
Okay. I just need to have capacity boosters.
Apparently we're up to 10.1k. Hang on, I need to go and check.
That must be because of Mini Metro, yes? Who would have thought? I wonder if Jeff Marshall plays Jeff Mini Metro. Okay, there we go. So the blue line's going to have double carriaged, 2 trains. There we go, maximum capacity.
Right.
Okay, so they can absorb all of the circles.
Right.
It's going to work.
I wonder if it's like a tube. I'm gonna have a quick look for. I want to know if there's like a tube trivia.
That would be a very. I could ask you the questions and you could answer if you wish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I have no bridges. This is working okay. This is going quite well. I'm catching. I'm literally within 50 guys of you.
True.
I'm also absolutely screwed, but it's fine.
Oh, you're gonna catch me.
What was yours?
625.
Really? Okay, come on.
Yeah, you got it. You got it in the bag. Your weird spaghetti vacation with your crazy Victoria line.
Hey.
There you go.
Who would have thought? Like, it doesn't need to be aesthetically pleasing. It just needs to work. Imagine if this was built in real life. Look at this. I mean, if Camden Council wouldn't approve a tunnel for HS1, they're not going to like this, are they?
This is quite mental.
It looks like a...
No,
it's fine. I took a screenshot. It's fine. Good. I've still got a carrot. I've still got. Is stream still good?
Yeah, just don't do that again in future.
Sorry. I just screenshotted.
Right, no problem.
Okay, it's absolutely fine. Why do these stations keep appearing in the worst places? I don't need tunnels. Tunnels are for someone. I don't know. No.
Have you not been offered another line yet?
Not in ages actually. I'm hoping it's coming up next time.
Yeah, that would be.
I need one. I don't have any tunnels. Oh, for flips!
You've got another right. Oh
Look
god.
at the placement of these stations. It's not nice. Oh man. Okay. I think that's under control. That's under control. I think this line now needs capacity boosting. There we go. Combined with another train. Okay, so
you've
now.
got a new station up there.
Yeah, bring that round.
Can you please fix the bloody kink in that line?
No, it's working. Why would I? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh
fine.
god,
It's working.
this is bloody murder.
It's working though. Look.
Oh dear.
What's the problem? Can I increase the speed of this game?
Oh, you're just rubbing it in now, are you?
And that blue one down there in the bottom left is going to be a big problem in a minute. Look at that. That's got, because it's just
Which
circles. I need more. I need another square station.
You really
This
need
one
a
down
line going, another line, don't you? A north-south one, sort of going from the southeast up to like the northwest.
I can't. Okay. Go out. Don't turn around. Because you're not welcome anymore. Come on. No, he just put more guys back into the station. Okay.
Oh,
Come
no.
on. High speed, high speed, high speed, high speed. Go, 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 go. Why is there a triangle there? My days.
Oh,
Okay.
that
There
was
we go.
close.
I mean, I can see like several other
Yes,
emerging
apparently
problems.
you can click the clock to speed it up.
Okay. Yes. I mean, it's not going to really make much difference. Oh, come on! Look at the placement. There we go. There's a line.
Line.
I mean, I really want a carriage. I want a carriage. Call a vote in chat.
Oh, chat vote! Come on now, spam line or carriage.
You can put like a little thing in. Next says say line or carriage, line or carriage.
Come on, chat. I want to hear from you. Line or carriage? Spam it. Now we've got to wait the customary amount of time for YouTube chat to catch up with what we're actually saying.
Yeah. Oh look, it's going the way I want.
What, are you getting your chat coming through now? I'm not seeing it.
I'm being sarcastic.
Apparently any escalator is short if you're me. Nah.
Oh, fair enough.
We've got 2 lines so far.
What's the point of having a line? But it needs to be. But okay, yeah, I can see that there's quite a landslide. Oh, I guess you could say a line slide.
Oh, we've got 1 carriage. I don't know if it's much of a landslide when it's the same 2 people saying it, but I did say spam it. Right, okay, I think going from the southeast up to like that plus, through the circle and the plus.
Right. Let's think carefully about this one. Right. Sorry, where would you say?
I'd say going from the southwest.
Yeah.
Your very end of your blue line.
I don't have any bridges.
You don't have any. Oh shit.
Yeah. I thought you said to keep it PG-13.
Oh yeah, my bad. You don't have any. Oh no.
I know. You feel so sorry for me right now. I can hear it in your voice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, no, hang on. You could get a bridge. Unravel your red line back to the triangle, and then go. Yeah, unravel it back to the triangle, and then go the other way.
My mouse is misaligned here. You see this? Yeah. It's making it very, very hard to coordinate in a game which requires specificity.
What game is this? This is Mini Metro.
If I have to answer that.
Right, now go to... No. Go to the other circle first.
What?
Because look, you're using the bridge again. Go back. Go to the other circle.
Come on. Get back. This... Look at this... Look. Okay, there we go.
Right, back again.
There we go. Right,
now
this one.
That circle. Then over. Then over.
This one. Right.
Yeah. Now you've reclaimed 2 tunnels now.
1.
No, 2.
1.
2. It should be 2.
It says 1.
Damn. But
okay. What now?
Right, and then you can use that to build a line going south to north.
Right, so like this.
I think something along the lines of that. Maybe have it share a couple of stops with the blue line first.
The blue line's fine with capacity there. It'd be like this. Yeah.
Try and link up as many different ones as you can. So you've got and then a triangle, I guess. And then...
And then, look at this. It's going to be aesthetically pleasing.
I would have gone east.
Like that?
Yeah, okay. Give that a shot.
Okay. Now, I still think that we are on the what do you say? Precipice?
Precipice, I think.
Sorry, yeah, precipice. Oh my days, look at this! Look at where the diamond is! My days, look at that, that's in the middle of nowhere, that's in freaking like
Okay, maybe shorten your central line by 2 stops. And then drag your Victoria line to that circle where the district line is.
this station is about to go haywire.
I know you've got one about to collapse on you. You really if you win this next thing
Go
to make interchanges.
Back. Look, it won't blinding like. Look, you see this, yeah?
Yeah.
You see this? Look, I'm dragging, and it will.
Oh no, you've made it
I would
worse.
just- Oh my days. Well, there's your kink going a bit of. Okay, look at the misalignment on these clicks.
Oh no,
Like, look,
you've stopped your Victoria line calling there as well.
I know. Look, I literally look. I can't. Look, I'm clicking it. There we go. Oh my. Okay, you know this line
Take
is
the
going to
district
drive.
line there. Take the district and the Victoria there.
I can't do anything. Look, I'm kicking and dragging, and it refuses to leave this cross.
This is mini metro, chat.
This is very mini metro. I can't click on anything.
You're still doing vastly better than
This.
me.
Look, this is
I can't actually. We can't see your cursor. We can just see you struggling.
okay. Look, it's. Oh my days. Okay, look, it's refusing.
Oh, you're gonna lose on that blue line now. I think.
I know.
Oh,
Okay, it's
that
fine.
train might make it. Come on, keep going, keep going.
Come on.
Come on. Oh,
Yes.
close.
Back of the net. Come on. Not gonna have enough capacity for the other two. Locomotive. Carriage.
Yeah.
Okay. The blue line. Look, I can't. I literally look. I'm clicking and dragging, and nothing is happening. You see this, yeah?
Yeah. That. Oh no,
What?
your circle line's getting a bit long now.
Look at. It's not even. It's like perpendicular. Look, I can like literally.
Oh,
Now
you
the
can
game's
pause the game if you need to.
Yeah, but look, there's no point. Like, I'm clicking and dragging.
Yeah,
and
but at least
nothing.
you can still edit stuff properly without making mistakes.
It won't attach. There we go. Okay. It's literally. It's got attachment issues, man. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful.
What are you
Okay.
gonna do about that circle station there? Your circle line is getting really quite spaghetti long for one train on it.
No, there were two, aren't there?
Just one.
Is there? Oh no. Okay.
If I were you, I'd pair your circle line back to the start, back to the star station on the west side. Yeah.
No, this is the thing, is that it was refusing to leave. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now where is the carriage needed? This scene, look at the beautiful aesthetics on these lines, man. I'm just gonna extend this a bit. There we go.
Your green line is passing that circle station. Nothing's.
What?
Pause.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it's
okay.
not connected.
Why is there a bridge? There we go. Okay. And now this station is about to implode imminently. So what I will do is I will temporarily bring this down there. Okay. I wish you could do this in real life. Just temporarily edit the routing of a line. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Tranquila. Okay, just going to bring that like that. Okay. Now we're talking.
This is high octane.
Yeah. I wish, like, what? Also, why would you build a station if it had no connection in the first
No,
place?
take the central. Take the Victoria there. Your central is getting real long.
Okay. This one is about to implode. Yep, okay, I think I've lost now, lads. Okay. So I'm happy.
That's it.
That's it. There we
got
go.
over 1500.
Yep. So there we go. 1500.
Oh wow.
1500 passengers, 62 days. There you go.
Look at you. Oh boy,
Okay.
howdy.
So there you go.
Do you want to try New York?
What, you want me to do it, or can you do
Yeah,
it
give it a
first?
shot.
Okay, and then you do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Menu. What's my high score on New York? Also, I need to fix this calibration issue because it's destroying my ability to play the game.
Do you want me to take you off of the stream for a second? You can figure it out.
I think it's just because I've got it windowed and not full screen.
All right, give it hang on. Yeah, try going to your settings menu and changing that up.
Okay. Sure. Options. Well, you want me to make it full screen instead?
You might as well try. I mean, I don't know. See whatever works for you.
Okay, that seems to be a bit
Oh
better.
yeah, now you're actually in 1080p. You were a weird resolution before.
Yeah, I don't know what I set it to. Okay, is that good?
Should be. Hang on, let me just wait a second and I'll cue you in.
Okay, and then you've got to beat my score after this, then. Okay.
Got to. I mean, I can try.
Okay.
Oh damn!
So,
Hang on. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Cool. All right.
So
go for it.
What are your What are your long-term goals for this channel then?
I don't know. Just keep on keeping on for now. Try and expand stuff beyond just first-person journeys, obviously.
Right.
It'll be nice. I mean, it's just been kind of a year of just that, so it'll be nice to do some different stuff.
Fair enough.
I've never played a New York map, I don't think.
It's a lot more difficult because you've got these like islands and everything. You need a ton more bridges. Like you need more bridges than Jeff Bridges, essentially. Good. Have you seen the John Wick films?
I'm afraid to report that I haven't. Don't you remember that's another live stream classic moment where you just listed films that I just kept saying I haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't remember doing that.
Oh damn. Yeah, it became a bit of a meme that I haven't seen anything.
Ah, fair enough.
Star Wars.
Have you not seen Star Wars?
No.
Fair enough.
Are you going to repeat this meme?
I don't remember the meme in the first place, to be fair. Right, this seems manageable. Not sure if I should be doing this, but I'm going to try. Yeah. Why should this look like an okay layout? Like one in the here, one here.
If it works for you, I guess.
Apparently, if you play Mini Metro for ages and then you look away from your screen, like everything zooms out. because the map is constantly zooming out.
Oh yeah, the map is constantly zooming out. I mean, you can even see it in real time right now.
I mean, if you look away from your computer screen, it has like an effect on your vision.
Oh, does
slightly.
it?
Yeah, I believe so. Anyway,
interesting.
I'm thinking like a little line which is concentrated within this island at some point.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have a good night. First things fast.
Good. Yeah. How many moderators do you have on this channel now?
Just the one.
Fair enough.
And me, and you, I guess, technically.
But there's Brian. Has Brian made an appearance yet?
Brian is here, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, actually, that's right. Brian's a mod as well.
Brian, say something.
Brian's here. Oh, I can see a message earlier.
Ah, fair enough. Good. So is it better to have more lines of one carriage or one line of multiple carriages?
Ooh. I have no idea why you're asking me.
just out of curiosity. Oh dear. Come on. There we go. Keep it amicable. Keep it. This is the most asinine layout I've ever encountered. Look at where these things are appearing.
Civilization sees this and decides, yes, this is a place to settle.
Right, I'm thinking that this one runs like this. Does that look beautiful? Does that look beautiful?
That looks cross-raily.
There we go. So I'm thinking move the red one down here.
Oh, you love these fucking kings, don't you? Damn, I swore then.
You go on about me about keep it PG-13, and here we are. Right, I think don't make circle lines is the trick, because otherwise everyone just stays on the train forever and uses up capacity. I think that's what people used to do actually in London when it used to be a circle line.
Back before it was actually a circle, or back when it was an actual circle.
You know, it used to be a policy of a certain political party to make the circle line a circle again. And it wasn't even amongst the raving loony, so...
Damn.
Right, there we go. Oh. Line or interchange? Probably going to go line. There we go. Look at this layout. Look at what's happening here. It's like... Oh, man.
It's quite a mess.
I've got an idea. It's a lot better now because it's more accurately aligned, I would say. Okay, there we go. That looks like it's keeping up with capacity rather well. The only thing is when you get these unique stations like the Sulphur one and the Pentagon one, then you have to pick up. Then people are trying to get there from all over. Look at this. Who's living up there? And why do they need a metro station? And why should we give them one?
You're providing for them. It's an essential service.
But is it necessary? Also, this line is going to implode without an essential locomotive. Probably going to go for... Like, I don't know if to go for a line or interchange, because it's going to be a while until I get another line, is the thing.
Ooh, that's true.
I'm probably going to go for interchange, because it can be used... it can be used very quickly to boost capacity. There we go. I like how they just continue going on the track as it fades away. There we go.
You're being told to try and angle your lines so they don't double back on themselves, as it means trains will travel through them faster if the train is full.
Right.
That means fix your bloody central line.
But on the other hand, I really like your reaction to them. So, come on, pick up those guys. Oh no! Oh no! 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 This circle here is going to absolutely. Yes. Right. I'm thinking. Oh come on! Look at this. Right. I need to fix this, man. I need to wait. Just pause. Just pause. Well, that's taking that. That is taking this. And I need a bridge.
To get there, do you?
They haven't given me any bridges.
Oh no.
Right. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. No doubling back. You'll be pleased to know. Right. So this line is going to serve this island.
Right.
Watch this. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming in.
Yeah.
Right. This line.
I'm interested in this pro strat.
Okay. This line serves this island.
Right.
This line is like a domestic line in the Victorian sense. And this line serves the northern half of this island.
Okay.
Okay. Does that seem like an acceptable basis? Why is the red line not got any trains on it?
This is some interesting theory. You've got a train on it.
There we go. Okay. Then boost the capacity of that line. Oh no! Okay, there we go. You're looking forward to this. Okay.
This looks interesting.
They're not offering me any bridges. They keep on putting stuff across water and there are no bridges.
Damn.
I can feel your sympathy.
Damn.
It's overwhelming.
Damn, man, that's a shame. That's a right shame, man.
Why did I make that an interchange? Okay. No, the people that I was criticising earlier for not deserving a metro station now have a major one. So, there you go.
Why did you make that one an interchange?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Why?
Because I think it was about to blow up, so I made a hasty
Your
decision.
actual interchange station, your core station right at the centre isn't an interchange.
Yep. Throw strats, man. Throw strats. Right. Now this one needs capacity boosting. There we go. Yeah, look, as long as the interchange keeps... Oh, this blue line is going to be... Oh, man. It'll be fine.
That's quite the spaghetti. You have a spare
It'll be...
locomotive.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put this here, else this one's going to blow up. Look at this. Look at this. I just can't. What? How? Right. I got no bridges. There are no triangles on this island. You see this, yeah?
Yeah.
There's no triangles on this island. I've got loads of triangles here, which means they have to pick them up on the back route.
Yeah. That station's gonna. Oh.
You watch.
Oh.
Goodbye, red line, temporarily. Okay. And then, bam, 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 bam.
You don't have the bridge for it.
Done. Now, see, that train should appear out of nowhere. Done! Wow.
Ho. Lucky.
It's not luck, it's skill.
Luck.
Oh, no, not this. Oh, no. He's going to dump all of his guys into... Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Because now this one doesn't go to the central one, so he's just got an unloaded 2 carriages worth of guys at this station.
Yeah, and there's only one to pick it up.
Oh no!
So what's the pro strat to solve this in the next?
Delete the red line again.
10 seconds.
Delete the red line again, and then remake the red line.
Just as a shuttle to.
No, it just needs to teleport when needed. Look, then that train will appear out of nowhere. There we go.
Oh, come off it. Yeah, but you only got 1 carriage worth. It's still... Ha! It wasn't enough.
Okay, then what we do is we delete the red line again. Okay. Now the train disappears.
But it's not going to disappear yet. Okay.
And then we remake the red line. And the train appears out of nowhere again and takes the people again. And also I've got a bridge now.
Still wasn't enough.
Yeah, no, it will be now, look.
No, look, you're still building up. Oh, you got a locomotive, you lucky sod. Right, you need to yeet that. No, that loco needs to go on the red right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got no bridge for the diamond station. No, now this one, there we go. Done, because now the diamond people can't go anywhere. Okay. Pick him up! Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up! What is that? Okay. Why did you not pick up anyone? Why did you not pick up anyone? He just went... Right.
What are you going to do about that? There's nothing you can do.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't. The moment you hit unpause now, this is done.
Watch. Okay?
It's too late.
What?
It's too late.
Damn it. Okay. Okay, 887 in 44 days. Now let's see what you do.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay. 887.
887, 4 days.
Yep. So 40 something days.
Oh boy.
Now you gotta go. Thank you, chat.
I'll give you a screen share as well so that you can watch live. Oh, blimey. Okay. It's my go, I guess. Have you got that, by the way? Are you watching that on Discord?
I got it. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna do even worse than you, I just know it.
Hey, Brian is in chat. Okay. Also, I can hear myself on your stream.
Oof. Just mute the stream.
How do I do that?
So where can you hear yourself?
Oh, 1 minute.
Cool.
There we go.
Right, this is going to go swimmingly well.
Okay, now I can see.
It's going to be perfect. We're not going to have a single problem.
Oh no, you are actually just streaming the Discord. Okay, I see.
Mm.
Okay, so I understand now. Because I was clicking on myself within your screen share.
Ah.
Oh no, you're not screen sharing Minimetro. You're screen sharing our Discord. Cool, that's fine. I can just watch a stream. It's okay. Okay, 880 to beat.
I'm game.
Cool.
I'm aware of the lack of bridges. Oh, damn. No, I didn't want a new line. Go away.
The bridges are a major problem, I see. That's why there's no point in me watching the screen share. Do you have a Discord server for Techandtrains?
Yes, I do.
Good. How many people you got in it now?
Oh, God, I can't remember. Someone in chat will be able to tell me. I'm sure one of the mods will be able to let me know if they can have a look. Circle, circle. What do I want to do with this?
You see, the problem is that you have like a load of stations on each island to the left and right.
Yes.
And they all want to get to the center.
Right.
And you don't have a lot of bridges to do that with. But the problem is that you need to go and pick up everyone from the left and right. And they don't want to get off until they. Yeah, but they don't want to get off the train until they get to the center, right?
Right.
So you just so how do you have enough capacity for that? Is essentially the problem with this level.
I have 4 bridges now, which I think is more bridges than you ever had.
Yeah, I think because on the second choice I chose a carriage instead of a bridge. And I should have chosen bridges. But the thing is, you need to get everyone from the left and the right to the center, and you need to pick them all up. I think whereas you might
square and then the triangle.
You might beat me on New York, and I'll beat you on London, and it'll be even.
I wouldn't say it so certainly yet. We'll have to see. Seems like you're better at this game than me.
I haven't played since it came out.
Damn, I don't want 3 circles in a row, so we'll do that.
Yeah, I think that's another thing I did, is I just put loads of the same in a row. I wasn't really thinking logically, I was just thinking fast, essentially. Yeah, I see what you're doing, is that you're putting different ones adjacent to one another on the lines. I understand.
This is stressful.
It really is, isn't it? It looks like a very nice, relaxing game when you're
spectating it. Calm, soothing.
With the music.
Exactly. Right.
And then when you're actually playing it, your heart's going a billion beats per
second. Circle. You're going triangle, square, circle, circle.
And then the stations appear in the most asinine places out in the middle of nowhere.
Damn, wait, what am I doing? You go there. This line is underutilized right now. Wait, hang on, no. Here first, then here, then here. Wait, no, that's stupid. Got a new locomotive! Right, do I want another line or another carriage?
I can go back and push to talk now, actually.
Alright. Line carriage, line carriage, line carriage, line carriage. I pushed for you to get a line last time, so I should probably bite into that. Do I have another line already? No, I don't. Okay. I think banking a line for now would be useful. beneficial if we do that. That's another video actually. I want to make a video about the Victoria line, like an in-depth one. Branch just sort of brought up Vic line. So I guess, chat, what is your favourite video on the channel? That's an interesting question to ask.
You mean like Jeff Marshall's Secrets of the Victoria Line kind of thing?
Sort of what?
Secrets of the Victoria Line, like secrets of?
Sort of more of a video about like the signalling system and stuff like that, and how it gets 30 trains an hour. Ooh, you're crowding. Okay.
Right.
This is...
My favourite video is when you had...
we can't fail already. Right, you go there. Damn,
My favourite video is your... Well, apart from the platform edge doors fading to open.
Oh yeah, that iconic video.
It's the memorable altercation of the staff member. Because of the sarcastic joke in it. So.
Wait, I've got 2 more bridges. What am I doing? So I could do that. What is getting crowded now? If I make this like a cross line, just going all the way, and then I can add another locomotive to it. Okay. This is soothing, calm.
It looks that when you are watching it.
This central line still only has 1 locomotive, so I will extend this one instead. Right, loco and carriage, please. And I want to know which is the one that gets the most congestion on it. I think it's going to be... That needs another loco. We got this going circle, circle, triangle, square. I'm going to completely redo this Piccadilly line in a minute. Right, let's...
I like how you're still using the London names even though it's in New York.
Yeah, goddamn right I am.
But they've got like line 1, line 2, line 3. It's not very original.
Right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to then unpin this. Bring it up. Here, here, here.
Yeah, I think you've structured it a lot better than me because you've got like multiple lines, more bridges, and also you have been luckier. I would say you have been luckier with the placement of some of the stations because they weren't like isolated in islands up north.
I'm getting fairly lucky right now. What was your score again?
880. But you're spreading it out across more lines, you've got more bridges, and you've also got different stations adjacent to each other. You've structured it a lot better than me.
Oh, that's a pain. You out here. Right, I don't have any bridges anymore.
That's the problem with the New York map. Like the Tokyo one is insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a really bad day now if.
But that's the problem I got. Like you get them isolated in islands up north, and then you're screwed.
So my problem now is I'm gonna have a bad day if. You need to stop here. If I get an isolated station now because I don't have another bridge. So next time I get offered one, I think the next thing I need is a bridge. Whoops. Okay, locomotive. Okay, interchange I think is important, and I'm going to wait and see what the next big pinch point station is. So you go triangle, circle, square. You're going circle, 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 square. Plus, Okay, so this should be going here. This should be skipping here, I think. Let's try that. This is getting a bit unwieldy. So let's...
Yeah, the thing is, it gets insane very fast, doesn't it?
Hmm. Pause. This whole bit needs to be restructured, I think. So I'm going to go there. How am I going to do this with 2 lines efficiently? So we've got triangle, circle, circle, triangle, triangle. This line is much too long now. How many trains are on the purple? Bloody hell, is there only 1 train on the purple? Shit.
No, I think there were 2. There were 2.
Oh, 2. Good, 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 good. Damn you. Okay.
People were saying their favourite video is a snake challenge, by the way.
Oh, nice. I really want some more bridges because this green line's being really underutilized. Right, that's getting busy. Let's drag in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's all starting to fall apart on this side here now. But it's Thursday. I really want a bridge.
Do you get 1 pick per week? Or is it done by milestone?
1 what?
Well, 1 like choice of an extra thing per week, or is it done by milestone?
Oh, damn, damn, that's skipping. Oh, I hate when that happens. I think so, I'm not too sure. Okay, this green line is starting to become a bit more useful. I really want a river crossing up here with a new line as well. Oh, not again. Okay, time to rethink. You... You. Oof. I mean, that's just a mess. No, that's not gonna work. How do I unpin from a station?
Well, unpin, sorry.
How do I get rid of this? I don't want it to go here anymore.
Yeah, that was the problem I was having. It just won't detach essentially.
Here. This here. I'm just going to throw another locomotive at this. Do I have one?
You're literally within 350 of me now.
Hooray!
It gets hectic very quickly.
Yeah, it does. Like, this line is failing here. Fast on me. Damn it, I took away my purple interchange, which I really need there.
You are having less of a hectic game than I was when you're having to, like...
Just because I got off to a better start.
Yeah, you got a better structure. It's the starting structure that determines your success, really.
It's weird how the right, a locomotive. Ooh, a line or an inch. I've got an interchange or a line. I really need that line actually. It's weird how the interchange stations, like this big central triangle here, aren't the ones that are getting crowded. It's the little ones out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because they just build up with people and it takes ages to get trains to them.
Exactly. Right. So we have a new line now. So I'm gonna go there. 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 Okay.
Yeah, I think you're going to pass me very easily.
Maybe.
You got 95 likes on this one.
Oh, nice. That's getting crowded here. I could probably bring the blue line in here as well. Yeah, this station's become a pain. Do I have a locomotive? No, I don't. Right, if I need to make that an interchange station, I will. This green line is starting to struggle. It could benefit from another train. Oh, it's all falling apart now. Let's pause. I think we need to do a bit of restructuring.
It's a lot more entertaining to watch than it is to play this game. I'll tell you that.
It's getting stressful.
You're within, well, literally you're within 250 of me now.
Yeah, but it's falling apart quick.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it goes, because what happens is, I think about like the 500 mark, like the number of passengers per station, their spawn rate increases.
There's no bloody purple up here, and this is about to fall. So, wait, where did I use my interchange? Wait, I used it. Wait, what?
Use it on the circle on the right hand side of the main island. What I did is I just dropped it on something that was about to go haywire. So maybe a tactic could be just to keep a line in reserve and then just deploy it when a station's going to go haywire.
Yeah, I think I'm about to lose.
Come on, you can do it, man. Just delete a line and then spawn the train out of nowhere to pick up stuff, people.
Come on, pick people up,
That's what I did, is just delete a line and then just spawn it in when you need it. No, delete your orange line. Just delete
people up. Okay, yeah.
Just delete your orange line and spawn it in.
Damn.
Just create a single link between that station and the station where the most people need to go.
Damn, bruh. Okay, what, here, and where's people need to go? Triangle.
Yes, just create a single link.
This side of the river, that's the problem.
There are only circles on the left-hand side of the river. That's the problem I had, because then you just need to pick up a load of people, and if they reach capacity, you can't move them.
I don't... Wait, I had a bridge all this time? What? Oh, I was done dirty. I was waiting for a bridge.
Yeah, delete the orange line, just bring it across.
Okay, no, I can't go there anymore. That needs to go. I think we're failing very quickly.
Just use the orange line where you need it, like I used my red line. Just deploy it.
Yeah, but there's no... Okay, people are getting on. Okay. No, this one's falling apart now. Just keep the orange again. No. Here. 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 No. Ah, drought and blast. This is really stressful. That's going. That's going. That's going. And there's nothing near it. Come on. Come on. Make it. Make it. Make it. Pick people up. Pick people up. Pick people up. Pick people up. Oh, that was so close.
You get it?
Yeah.
You're good.
Just.
You remember 880?
Is that what I've got to beat?
Yeah, what you want now?
800. No, 760. But I've got a new. Oh no, I need a bridge.
Yeah, but it takes up quickly, you could still beat me. Just delete the orange line and deploy it where you need it.
Yeah. No, I've got so many problems now.
What number?
770, but it's about to go. I think it's about to go.
You just need to, you literally need to deliver 110.
I don't know if I can.
It'll take you about a minute at this rate.
I don't know if I can keep this going for a minute.
just deploy the orange line.
Thank you, locomotive. Okay, carriage or interchange, carriage or interchange, carriage or interchange.
Carriage.
You think so?
I mean, unless you want to use the interchange to just
interchange is
stop a time bomb.
interchange would be a short-term solution to pass you. Carriage would be if I'm playing the long game.
Well, you want to pass me, don't you?
True, but I'm gonna gamble on a carriage because I actually want to get I want to give this a chance of not just failing in like 2 minutes. What line could benefit from a...
All of them?
Yeah.
Red. Red's got loads of stations.
Red in this direction. Carriage for the... I'll keep an eye out. I think this purple needs a carriage. My blue line is really stretched. It's only got one train on it.
It has every single station's an interchange of another line though. It doesn't need multiple trains.
$8.80, yeah?
880.
Nearly there. I'm gonna make it.
If I win New York and you win London, sorry, if I win London and you win New York, here we go.
880, booyah! Right,
there you go.
Let's try and keep this going. There is no way of keeping this going. This is stuffed. Right, hang on.
It just gets so hectic, doesn't it, so fast. So the problem is that, like, the left-hand island is just circles, so you just need to pick up everyone on the left-hand island and put them in the centre.
Yeah.
And if your trains reach capacity on their way home, then that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they just leave ticking time bombs in their wake.
No, this is it now. Yeah, I'm gonna lose on this.
It's because of the left-hand island. Look, because on their way back, if they have...
It's going and it's gone.
Yeah. What do you get?
Damn, son. Oh, wait. Now it's gone. I got 937, so I just caught the tail end of you.
Yeah, it's just that left-hand island that screws you over, because everyone's trying to get to the centre, and if your trains reach capacity, they can't pick up anyone.
Oh boy, howdy! That was quite the event.
There we go. It's a very, very, very calming game.
Oh boy.
My download is only 70% now, by the way.
Oh no! And to be honest, I think with how your streaming was coming across, I don't think that will be particularly workable.
Yeah, it's
right.
okay.
So 937 over 45 days. Damn. Alright. I am going to go for a quick intermission, but I will be back in a few minutes. So, cool. Catch you guys all in a few moments. Welcome back. We're back again, and we have a new guest with us. Say hello, new guest.
Hello, I'm new guest.
Is that your name?
Yes, you can refer to me as that in future.
New guest. Who? Do you want to tell, for the benefit of the people watching, who the hell you are?
As of 5 minutes ago, my name was Felix. Felix Johnson, Twitter account at FelixJ20k.
Oh, you bastard! You've got to pimp your Twitter account already.
But no longer. I am now at new guest.
I doubt that that's an available username. I really do. Right, we've queued up a new game. Well, not a new game. We've queued up a game of Train Sim World 2 because I know how much you lovelies enjoy that game and enjoy seeing it on this channel.
Choo choo!
See, Felix is enthusiastic. And I am just quickly trying to actually get that to focus in properly. So stand by with me for a second. Yeah, Felix most notably known from, what was it? The IKEA challenge. The second most popular challenge video.
Yes, I missed the first one due to oversleeping after a club night.
Oh, that's right. Whoa.
Before the IKEA challenge, I was also at a nightclub the night before, but this time I set a very loud alarm.
Right. You, I remember nightclubs. Remember when they were a thing? Right, my mouse sensitivity is way too high.
Unfortunately, I do, yes.
I don't think I'm much of a nightclub person. Are you much of a nightclub person, Joshua?
Not really. Not in current times, anyway.
Okay, no, you're more of a evacuating from countries kind of person. Right, destination light on.
Do you mean escape to the country?
No, I mean evacuating from countries. Are you not familiar with Joshua's experience of the last year?
I don't think I've exchanged a single word with Joshua for the past year, so no.
No.
Damn. Joshua, do you want to explain to Felix exactly what that mental period was, especially the bit where I had to meet you at Gatwick?
Well, long story short, I got to experience coronavirus firsthand, and then ended up working in Spain and making a break for it. Across the Spanish border to Portugal, flying home from Portugal to the UK as it was going into lockdown.
Exotic.
What do you mean by when you say firsthand?
Like actually in Wuhan.
Yeah.
And then managed to meet Amari at Gatwick Airport.
That was fun.
Oh, but you didn't actually have coronavirus and then try to escape.
No, I don't know. This is the thing. As far as I know, I haven't had it, but I could have had it asymptomatically.
This is always the fun time
Let's
where I
hope
try and
not.
figure out if this is set up properly. Okay, so we have movement. Oh, we have movement. Yay, I actually set up the train properly for once, except it's making a really loud hissing noise, and I don't know why. I didn't turn on any lights. So this is going to be an interesting drive to Lambeth North. Felix, how has your lockdown been?
Largely uneventful. Back to work now.
Oh, that's good at least. Of course, yeah. I need to turn off all this hot stuff. I hate all this hot stuff. Yeah, we're just having a little chill out here, relax, mini celebration.
A mini celebration? Nice. It's a huge celebration. It's 10k, bro.
10k, bro. I guess so.
Like that's
Came
more
about.
people than in some countries.
What countries other than like Vatican City?
Let me check actually.
Also, Amari, you do know that this is actually my birthday live stream.
It's also your birthday live stream.
Yes.
Well, today is the birthday.
No,
Right,
but
it's
it's,
birthday today. Maybe
it's,
it's your
day
official birthday today. You're like the
it's
queen.
day 6 of my 6-day birthday. My birthday happened on day 4.
Do you have like an actual birthday and official birthday?
No, because I'm not the queen. This might have escaped your notice. However, I do have a lot in common.
Like what?
No, you are correct. Only the Vatican City has a smaller population than you.
Well, I'm glad I
But
got
you're
that.
catching up with Nauru,
Oh.
which is 10,600.
Oh, well, that's great. I need to turn off these stupid overlays. Like I said, I've completely reinstalled recently, so...
Sucks to be you.
Also, my screen just completely blacked out on me. So that was fun. But that was really weird, because it remained working in the OBS capture preview. God knows why that is. Right, I don't know how to disable all these things. So I'll turn off the markers. And we'll turn off that motion sway crap. We'll hit apply.
I thought motion sway was cool.
No, it's horrible. And if you like it, I don't like you.
Friendship ended with Amari. New guest required.
You and Joshua can be friends. I'm outnumbered now. There's gonna be a stream mutiny. Someone messaged me the other day and told me that there was a way of doing the doors with the keyboard finally, but I just had a look in the options while we were in the intermission and I couldn't find that. So Lord knows. Right, and also I need to turn on some lights. Gauge light on. Maybe I've just completely forgotten how to play this game. That wouldn't surprise me. Okay, this should be a little bit better now. How long ago now was the IKEA challenge, Phoenix? It was, what was it? Last year.
Horrifically long ago, Amari. Horrifically long ago. It doesn't bear questioning.
February, was it? I believe it was February.
The 1st of February.
Bloody hell.
As I said before, it doesn't bear thinking about.
That is quite a while. We need some more challenges.
There will be more challenges, I'm
Also,
sure of it.
someone's Discord notification sounds are pinging through.
That's not me. Just go push to talk, Felix.
That's me muting my mic. It's a sound of my mic muting.
Your mic muting makes it normal standard Discord sound like it.
Let me fix that.
Yay. So Felix, you think it should be a full celebration, not a mini celebration? What does a full celebration entitle?
Happiness.
I'm vaguely happy, I think. So apparently I am continuously resetting the audible warning valve because I've got that key binded, the same as something else. That's quite funny.
That's funny. Oh, I think I've changed my sounds. Is it still going to make noises now? Listen.
No, it doesn't. That is a vast improvement. Right, so apparently Q is... Oh, it's maybe the AWS reset. Ugh. Let's make that like E or something. No, E is like sit down, isn't it? Let's make it W. We don't need no stinking AWS. This is a tube train.
I do like this game, I gotta say.
Yeah, how's it been since you started playing it?
I'm not very good at it, but I like it visually.
Oh yeah.
Every time there's a signal that's red, I tend to run right past it.
Doesn't that completely end the game?
Yeah, that's the thing. But like I don't go very far. But I tend to keep like if I go to train very slow, I'm getting the grips to it easily. Well, slowly but surely.
Fair enough.
I got a
There's a next signal indicator, like the one I've got up to the top right.
yeah. It's just about pressing all the buttons to slow the train down in time is the thing. I can do the whole route, but I'm just very late. But I'm improving gradually.
That's good.
What I would say is I would ask, has your experience of previous tube games helped with your how you play this tube game?
I guess so. Yeah, probably.
Yes, the handling is similar.
And also just driving in general, I guess.
Yeah, because like on just in real life.
Yeah, I would say so. Just being able to predict speeds and stuff.
Fair enough. Yeah, because I don't have experience of any previous tube games, but what I would say is that the walkthrough tutorial is actually very good for this one.
Ah, how many hours have you put into it?
Let me check my Steam. 25 so far.
That's not too bad.
But I hardly have any time to play games now, to be honest. From now until the end of May, I'm pretty hammered with work.
Fair enough. Right, I just need to change my audio settings quickly. Bear with me, guys. Just turn down the game a little bit. I like how every single station so far I've had to pause to bloody change something. So Felix, how come you don't YouTube anymore?
What do I have to YouTube, Amari?
Trains. What happened to what was it? FJ 2000?
I ceased to be interested, and camera equipment is expensive, and I preferred not doing that, and instead being a boring person who does things that interest me more.
Oh man, but you motion tracked your logo onto so many different trains, Felix.
Yes, and this is why I conclude that I shouldn't have a career in video editing.
Hey, I can't make a video that's under an hour long, so, you know, tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, we were talking in the intermission. I've been given a game recommendation, apparently, where you can build... What is it again? Explain it to me again.
It's called Station Flow, and the idea is you get, like, platforms, and you get entrances and exits.
Right.
And you have to join them up and try to ease. You have to join them up and try to ease congestion. You got to put all the signs down yourself and make sure people don't get lost. And they also, as it goes on, they get more needs. Like they want the toilet, or they want hydration, or they want to buy tickets and stuff. Okay, so it's kind of in a way like Mini Metro, but the station side of it, the individual stations. Exactly, in that station, and then. As you progress through the levels, for the levels of the one scenario, you get more and more advanced, more platforms open, and more more lines, and yeah, and you can get you get different types of passengers. Some elderly people can't use stairs and escalators, and disabled people can only use lifts. So you have to put step-free access in everywhere. Right, and is it based specifically on London or other metros, or is it? No, it's actually made by Japanese developers. So it's more it's more sort of inspired by Japanese metro systems, but it's very good. Interesting. There's I wouldn't say there's any cultural barrier in that regard. Yeah. What does irritate me is like well, like in New York, how they have street level entrances, and and you've got to go in this entrance for this platform or this for the other platform, and if you go on the wrong side, it's just like fuck you, screw you. Yeah, you can't do that on this one. I wish you could. But you have to sort of link everything up within sort of your own station realm. But yeah, it is good fun. It's good fun. The other thing that really is irritating is that lifts can't call multiple floors. Wait, what? Yes, you can only have lift between A and B, not A, B, C, D. That sounds mental.
What game is this, sorry?
You need lots and lots of lift lobbies if you're doing that. It's called Station Flow.
Right.
Station Flow. I will have to check that out. I've been asked, will I ever do any first-person journey views, including DLR? Yes, I actually filmed one with DLR the other day.
It'd be nice to do it from the driver's seat.
Yeah.
That wasn't very COVID secure, was it, Amari?
It was post-lockdown.
Were you within your local area?
I consider my local area to be London.
Quite right, quite right.
Plus,
I consider my local area to be Mallorca.
I'm working.
To be fair, you are actually.
Yeah, exactly.
My local area consists of Mallorca, to be fair.
Just wherever you feel like it for that week, eh?
Wherever the weather's best tends to coincide, coincidentally. Yeah.
Be jetting off to India soon.
Well, for monsoon season.
How exciting!
Yeah, exactly. And plus, I consider like filming stuff to be pretty safe at this point. London is practically on the floor for COVID cases.
It's a ghost town, yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, filming it was really busy the other day. It seemed like there was a lot of pent up excitement for the easing of lockdown.
Yeah, I've only had to go through Central once. Yeah, I've only had to go through Central once, and that was in December. And then I was in Waterloo Station, London Bridge Station at peak, and there was like 5 people on the platform.
Blimey!
Wow.
At peak.
Wow. I've been in Central London a little bit recently, into Borough Market the other week and stuff. But yeah, it's not. It isn't what it used to be.
Yeah. And I was saying to Amari earlier, like the population of London has gone down by 10% in a year.
It'll bounce back.
It will bounce back. I'm surprised it's not more, to be honest. It's plummeted in a year.
It's mainly the hospitality industry. And because most of the people employed in that industry are migrant workers, so they all left.
Yeah, exactly.
But they will come back.
Eventually. Hopefully.
Steadily.
Yeah.
Well, no, this the thing is that people, like, a lot of people say we'll never get back to normality, I've been hearing, but you've got to think of it in terms of the 1912 Spanish flu.
Yeah.
You know, that took about, well, to be fair, a big part of that getting back to normal was World War One, which took people's attention off a bit. But within 8 years, more or less, social interaction was more or less completely normal again.
Yeah,
and then you had the Roaring Twenties.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some Roaring 20s.
I know. I think we will. I think that people will go crazy for a decade. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Since we had our first unlocking on the 12th of April, my bank account and budget have never been in worse shape.
Same. No, it's already. I think people are already letting loose.
It's like pub tonight. Oh yeah, I can go to the pub tonight. Oh, and again. Oh, and again. Oh, and again.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I have not been to a pub or restaurant once yet. I've done any of that outdoor dining.
Let's fix that. Fix that tomorrow.
Not even when you had Eat Out to Help Out.
No, I mean this most recent unlocking. Eat Out to Help Out, I actually used every single day it was eligible. I made a point of it.
Well, who knew? Amari the super spreader, huh?
Hey! I don't like the retroactive accusation that Eat Out to Help Out somehow caused the massive second spike by a load of people who during the programme were posting on social media about using it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I don't think anyone individually is at fault except maybe Rishi Sunak. I feel like maybe some more number could be done in advance, but you know, I struggle to blame any sort of individual who participated in it and then actually realise it was a bad idea.
Eat Out to Help Out was great. I don't even think it was a bad idea. I think it was because loads of people seem to be forgetting that the reason there was a second spike was predominantly the new, more transmissible variant.
Yes.
And the seasonality of winter.
Yes.
When you look at Eat Out to Help Out, 2 weeks after Eat Out to Help Out, there wasn't a noticeable uptick in cases. That came later. That came with the universities going back and stuff, and it seems to have been sort of whitewashed since then as being... It's a good punching bag to blame, but without it, a load of businesses would have been really hard off.
Lovely.
But yeah. I'm just looking forward to that sweet, sweet day where I can go into a Nando's and sit down and hear the mediocre music.
Mediocre music.
No, I do genuinely miss the ambience of being able to sit in a restaurant and have something to eat. I don't know. If the weather was nicer, I think I'd be doing the old outside dining thing right now. But also, I don't know how busy places are. Like, I just don't have the appetite to go somewhere and queue up for 40 minutes.
I do love a good bit of alfresco dining.
Right.
There's a little Italian near me, little family-run Italian by Italians.
Yeah.
And they've got like about 6 or 7 little tables on their terrace. So, with the, you know, it's not a restaurant, but they had about maybe like 20 or 30 tables. So, like kitchen staff, and but it is really good. So I will make sure I get there at some point soon.
Fair enough. I've not done like I said, I've not eaten in any of these places yet, but I have walked around outside and seen a lot of them. And so Westfield is one of them. I walked through Westfield the other day, and that was heaving. They've completely pedestrianised, well, not pedestrianised, but I mean filled with tables. All of the outside pedestrian-y bits.
Are you even remotely surprised?
No, not at all. But it's kind of cheating because it's a covered roof there and it's heated. So like, it's this outdoor, indoor, outdoor thing, which is just
it's about the walls. It's about 50% of the wall area being exposed.
Well, it's the same smoke. It's the same as the smoking laws, basically.
Exactly the same as smoking law, yes.
Yeah. And it just seems like a bit of a meme because like the airflow there is practically the same as if you were indoors. But what can you do, eh? At least it's not the thing that you saw in New York City, where basically restaurants were building sheds outside that had doors and windows and were inside. Like, for purposes. The stuff like that is just stupid. It's you know.
I thought you were playing train sim. I'm not talking about epidemiology, Amari. Epidemiology. I've just seen a comment in the chat from Railfan CFH.
Yeah.
And he's asking, does this game have my favourite underground route, the Victoria line?
No.
No, it does not.
Just has the Bakerloo line and technically the Island line.
Yes. An attempt at simulating.
Oh, I think the Glasgow subway is coming to it.
Well, that's nice. But yeah, from looking at past evidence of London Underground simulators, there's definitely not going to be another line.
True. I wish they would do a Vic line or even a Piccadilly line. I'd really like to see a nice Piccadilly line.
Do you think Waller Subway still plays if you on Windows 10?
Yeah, it plays fine.
Oh, not bad then.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Windows 10 was a thing when we done that stupid 12-hour Waller Subway stream.
Maybe. Oh my god, remember the C stock, Amari?
Yeah, I miss the C stock. Windows 10 is old now. Like, Windows 10 is
So that was the first time we met, actually, wasn't it?
Well, was the farewell? No, it was
Yeah.
the C stock Explorer tour, I think. Not the
farewell tour. I didn't get.
farewell.
The farewell was not as adventurous as the Explorer tour.
It really wasn't. It was a bit crap.
But it was. I got to see you.
So that's the best thing about the day, right?
No, the best thing about the day was going home and not having to see you again.
Damn. But you got made YouTube famous, didn't you?
Briefly, I met my first boyfriend for the first time as well before he became my boyfriend.
Oh, that was an adventure.
I know. What a throwback. Yeah, wow. Basically, our friendship is as old as the S7s. It's as old as the young. It is as old as the youngest.
A bit younger
S7.
than the S7s.
Sorry.
A bit younger than the S7s.
It's as old as the youngest S7.
I can't remember if we spoke before we met.
Don't know. Entirely possibly.
I swear you like posted a photo from looking over a depot or something. I was like, where's Frodo? I can't remember.
Not a clue. I don't think I'm 90. We might have spoken on Hangouts actually, but in passing.
Ah. Oh no.
Remember Google Hangouts?
Yeah, I do.
Who wouldn't?
What a riot that was.
Yes.
The story of meeting me and Joshua is a lot simpler because we just went to the same high school. And Joshua always had the curse of the what was it? Which line was it that cursed you? I can't remember.
All of them.
Oh.
All of them. Like whenever me and Amara used to go out on the tube together, as soon as I got on the train, the line would have problems essentially.
Yeah, pretty much instantly. It was quite the meme.
Crikey.
Mind you, do you remember
Really?
that time that you thought the walking would be quicker because the Jubilee line went suspended or something?
What? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
I think we had a race. I can't remember now. Yeah, we were at the northern end of the. Do you remember this?
Sorry, what was this?
Me?
No, Joshua. The time the Jubilee line got suspended, and you thought it would be quicker to walk.
Yeah, well, it was to an extent.
And we always no, it wasn't. We always used to do these walking versus tube races, and you'd always insist you were going to win, and kept losing.
Do you remember me and Kel when we went from Five Guys to Spoons?
I do not.
We did a 3-way walking
yeah,
plus
we
tube.
did. And I got stuck on a stupid interchange.
No, you didn't. It's one line.
Was it? Yeah, when
Yeah,
I
it's-
interchanged and I got stuck at the platform or something. Just a
Yeah, and I won on the bus because that's what I deserve.
Did I come second?
I think Tom came second.
Oh damn! Really losing my honour there.
I know, because the underground's bad, you see.
Oh, it isn't. Ooh, I just shot
You know, I actually, as time goes on, I'm beginning to appreciate the London bus network more and more.
Haha. Especially now you don't use it too often.
Well, you get 2 journeys. Well, you get an unlimited journey within 80 minutes
Yeah.
for £1.55, which is a banging deal, man.
But not if traffic's bad.
Banging deal, man.
Yeah, but no, but you see, traffic. It's called a bus lane. It's called a bus lane.
Well, they're not that many.
There's more than 0. No, don't do that. There we are. Yes. Yeah, it's just good, and you can just get so many, and even because in the peaks in Zone 1, it's like 240 per train. That is not happening. Not on my watch.
Oh, please.
What?
I see.
What did you say?
I see your 240 for a train, and I spit on it. Your refusal to pay to use the London Underground, which is the vastly superior method of transport in London.
It's just expensive, dude.
Oh, Felix, what's better, London Underground or New York Metro?
I've changed my mind on this recently.
London Underground.
Ah, so we're all
Yeah.
3 of us are finally in agreement.
Yeah.
Oh, they've updated the the oysterfares.com website.
Oh yeah. The fares all just went up, didn't they?
Oh! You know, I just said about the Hopper Fair.
Yes.
They've changed it.
Is it now 70 minutes or something?
It was 70 minutes. It's now 62.
Oof.
At the same point as the fare rise. Because they had it because they were worried actually about clock differences between the different buses causing overcharging.
Right.
However, when they looked at it and did the research, they found that the bus clocks were actually very, very well synchronized, and that the reducing it by 8 minutes would generate 1.4 million annually. That so many people overuse the 70 minutes.
Oh wow.
So it's now 62 minutes. That's kind of annoying.
Is that the second time it's gone down? I swear it used to be like 80 or something.
No, it was all out of an hour. I'm done at 70. It's been 70 since the original hopper mechanism was on Oyster for the new Addington system.
All right.
Because it was one. Because the hopper there came out. So the reason Sadiq Khan was a very clever politician, a very clever man, was able to have an easy policy and an easy win. All they do was just because trams and buses are built in the same way in the same category on Oyster. It was meant to be for tram link feeder trams at New Addington.
Right.
So you could have a tram and a bus, or a bus and a tram for the same for an integrated bus there basically.
Right.
And so it was quite clever of them. Because all they did was just tell you a very simple bit of code on the bus validators. So instead of checking if they'd been on a tram, they check if they'd been on a bus, and they were. So
Right.
I think he wrote out within his first fortnight in office. For a major mayoral fare structure change, very successful.
Yeah, definitely.
But that it was originally just 2 because they had to do a more significant technical update to make it N. But then they did the N bus rollout. I know that about the same time that they decommissioned the first generation Oyster cards because they couldn't do that, and that was part of that wider thing that they could integrate that into it.
Do they not work anymore, first gen Oysters?
No, they're completely. I think they're completely dead.
Oh, poor things.
Mm.
They're vintage now, though, I guess.
Yeah, without the NR logo on them. So
when
anyway,
was the second gen rolled out?
Let me have a look. I was telling Ryan we were telling. I'm trying to convince him because he's got a rail card, but he hasn't got an Oyster card that he's loaded it onto.
Right.
I've been trying to convince him to do it for a few weeks, and then
is he the same as me? He hates the fact that you can't use contactless with a rail card.
Mm-hmm. No, he doesn't hate. No. Hate would be very strong. He's quite apathetic about travel. I think he just thinks I can't be bothered to do all that faff. No, I'm not going to do it. And so I'm making a train of thought again now.
Well, I refused to get an Oyster card for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
have you done it now?
You can attest.
But that's
this.
not-
Yeah, I've had it for a while.
There's not really any point in having an Oyster card nowadays because you can just use contactless, can't you?
Do you not hear the entire conversation?
You can't put a rail card onto a contactless.
Ah, right.
So that's
And I
why
want
you
that
need-
third off. It's a significant third, actually.
True, but only during
Off-peak.
Off-peak. So it really depends how much off-peak you travel.
For me, I try to make it off-peak because it's not just an off-peak saving; it's an off-peak and a third saving. So it incentivizes me more to travel off-peak, actually.
Since I guess it does make that difference between peak and off-peak exceptionally large.
Is there, without a rail card being factored in, is there a major difference between contactless and Oyster in terms of fares?
No, that's fine.
I remember there was like a Jeff Marshall video ages ago where it's like if you use
Yes, there
contact.
is. Amari lied to you. There is a difference, and it's
Occasionally.
It's the weekly capping. You don't get weekly Oyster capping. You do get weekly contactless capping.
Right.
But weekly capping, unless you're a commuter, weekly capping isn't something you're probably going to encounter.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing, isn't it? That it's not on. Why is it not on Oyster? Is it just not possible to implement?
Well, yeah, the reason is contactless is actually billed on a weekly basis, and they cash up.
Right.
And then charged to your bank, or no, it's on a daily basis, but like a separate ledger's taken. I don't know, but the Oyster system, sort of, the money is directed to the card at the point of touch. So if you look, so say that when you touch in, it will then actually take off the maximum fare from your Oyster, and then put the remainder back on when you tap out.
Yeah.
And so there's no and so to do that weekly capping, the ticket barrier on exit we have to look at your week's history, and all that. And I don't think I think it was done because they didn't have the processing power for it. Maybe they might do now, but they're actually looking at sort of doing an integrated backend where Oyster cards are just pseudo contactless cards.
Right. Interesting.
and then yeah, I'm not entirely sure what is going on. I mean, they're having somewhat up against Oyster because they fast universal load is a recent thing. It used to be 3 hours, and now it's 30 minutes to do a top up. And in reality, it's often like 10 minutes, but so it's the advertised time.
Yeah, I've got caught out by that before actually, where I've topped up with the Oyster app as I'm walking up a station staircase, and I'm like, oh crap. Yeah,
pain in the ass. But FUL will work on tap out as well, so you can just put like 30p or whatever the minimum is in cash on a TVM, and then tap in, and then wait till you tap out. Remember, so the reason, do you remember, Amari, when we were going from yours a while ago to go to Westfield and have food?
Yes, I remember.
Nando's. He'd have to help out, maybe.
Yeah, that was he had to help out. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a few days before he had to help out started.
Point is, for your birthday, I think it was.
Yeah, exactly, which was just before he had to help out.
Yeah. And remember at Baker Street, I actually made a point of tapping in and tapping out.
I think so.
Because we tapped in about 5 or 10 minutes before the end of peak, and by breaking it, and because it was a contraflow journey heading into Central at Baker Street, by tapping out, that would do it as a contraflow peak, therefore off peak journey, and then it would be off peak from Baker Street to Westfield.
Get you.
So again, but if I didn't have a rail card on there, I would not have given a single toss.
You see, I'm bad at caring.
Well, it's called being a frugal student, Amari.
True. I'm just a money waster.
It's always fun. What point was you said? Point we were saying about Oyster cards. I was telling Ryan about this, and then the next day, by a completely different context, he was saying that he said like the phrase "the world is your oyster," and I was like, that's why they named it the Oyster card. It blew his mind.
Didn't it originally have some really stupid name it was meant to be?
Let me find out.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
Let me find the Wikipedia article. Launched in June 2003. God, I'm so old.
It's weird because I swear I can remember it being launched.
Maybe you probably remember it being launched on the National Rail Network.
I swear I remember it being launched for the shoot.
Do they still have paper tickets in any form?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely no reason to. Because it's expensive.
With tourists though, they can apply for an Oyster in advance, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hack a
just use contact
card.
Although it's kind of become a bit of a scam now because you can't get your deposit back when you give your card back in, which is really stupid.
Isn't it £5?
I think it might be 10.
Oyster was agreed after a lengthy period of research managed by Transys and agreed by TfL. 2 other names were considered, and Oyster was chosen as a fresh approach that was not directly linked to transport, ticketing, or London.
So wait, what did they originally call it?
Other proposed names were Pulse and Gem. Oyster was conceived because of the metaphorical implications of security and value in the hard bivalve shell and the concealed pearl. Its association with London through Thames estuary oyster beds and major relevance of the term of the popular idiom "the world is your oyster."
Don't you hate marketing wank?
Yes. Yes.
They're a special group of people, marketers, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're not very. They don't have many places to market nowadays, though, do they?
True.
Apart from like on Spotify and stuff.
Except for all of the adverts going.
In these trying times.
Or is it in these unusual times? Uncertain times, that's the one they always use, isn't it?
What you really need in these uncertain times is a Subway Express card.
Yeah.
A McDonald's loyalty program. Why don't you put thousands of pounds with your unstable salary into a massive, pointless, big ticket purchase?
Okay.
That is literally an ad on Spotify right
Spend and feel better.
Yeah, I see that. 2002 was when the validator was rolled out, and they gave trial cards to staff.
Right, interesting.
But it went public in 2003. Freedom passes moved over in 2004. Pay as you go launched in 2004, because before it was just for annual and monthly tickets. Sorry, 2004 was when it became pay as you go, originally called prepay. Off-peak Oyster launched as well in 2004.
Right, so I probably remember Oyster for when it launched as pay as you go.
Annual tickets became only on Oyster from 2004. And pay as you go on buses from May 2004. Daily capping came in from 2005. Oyster Child photo cards, zip cards came from 2005. In 2006 they put paper tickets up by a third to make Oyster more preferable.
Interesting. And they've just continued rising paper tickets since then, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because I always liked paper ticket.
Pay as you, it's been pay as you go since 2008. Sorry, what? I don't know what I was saying just there. 2008. It's been railcard since 2008. Pay as you go went on to National Rail in 2010.
Right.
Do you think there could be like a future where like the kind of Oyster kind of thing is expanded across the entire country? And you just have, like,
Contactless, yes. I still think paper tickets very much have a future for rail cards, staff passes, etc. Because there's so many ticketing complexities. But for your average adult point-to-point, tap in, tap out, with like the equivalent of purple validators, I see that coming in the next 2 decades.
Right.
A fully integrated smart card system, because like we've seen contactless cannot be used for everything at the moment.
All these different rail operators seem to be wanting to bring in their own smart card, which is really infuriating.
Yeah, it's
like a different card for each rail operator.
Based on ITSO, which is sort of supported by the DFT, but yeah, that it's not that they particularly are like super keen to do it. It's often actually part of their franchise agreement that they have to implement it, and they have to implement it independently. So the blame really lies in government.
It just seems very fractured and unnecessary.
Yes.
Can I ask you some questions about railway pricing in the UK?
Okay, you can. But first, I want a quiz question for both of you.
Sure.
When did contactless cards go on the tube?
2015?
What year? 2014.
Damn.
When did they go on buses?
2000.
Same year, wasn't it? Or the year after?
2012.
Really?
What?
Oh yeah.
No,
No.
of
He's
course.
right.
Damn. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Got you there, bro.
Why the hell did I? Oh, it's because paper tickets disappeared on buses soon after, I think. It was something along the lines of that. One thing happened and then another in quick succession.
Don't ask me, bro.
Haha. Yeah, why the hell did I think the contactless came to buses after the tube? Because buses are simple as hell.
No, I actually remember like even like many years ago using contactless on buses.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to ask, like, why? Like, I'm just going to ask the obvious question, and like, this is from someone who doesn't spend a lot of time, researching trains and stuff. But like, why is train travel in the UK so much more expensive compared to continental Europe?
Because screw you. That's why.
But like, when I've been traveling around Europe a bit, like for example, I can get for €1.50, I can get a train from the centre of Rome to a distance which is equivalent to about Cheshire, compared to about like £6, 6 times the price in the UK.
Do you want the main reason is because of taxation and fuel prices and car culture, and the fact the government's far too afraid to put up the taxes on fuels and use that to pay for railways.
But we already have like 70-80% fuel tax, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's that high, but it hasn't moved in about 20 years.
And in continental Europe, they have higher petrol taxes.
Europe isn't that much more expensive for petrol, is it?
I'm saying for train travel. Like, no, for petrol, I don't think it's. I think it's actually more expensive than the UK because a lot of European countries don't have domestic production, whereas we have the North Sea oil. Like a lot of the UK's oil consumption is actually domestic.
But a lot of the reason why European rail is so much cheaper is just because higher ridership and higher state subsidy is just more sort of part of their culture, which obviously is a cat and mouse game, you know. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you put the fares down and people come, or do you hope people come and then put the fares down? Like,
well, for the UK, for Spain, they tried it that way. They put the fares right down. They built a ton of high-speed rail, and then no one could be bothered to use it. Like, exactly. Literally, like in Spain, I've literally been in towns which have massive high-speed rail stations, and if every single man, woman, and child in the town got on the train, it still wouldn't make a profit.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Like I was like, there's a really great video by a guy called I think it's called 42, or Visual Politics, and he basically goes into a massive breakdown about how every single rail line in Spain is losing money.
And has a breakdown. Is he all right? Do you send him help?
Sorry?
you said he had a breakdown.
Shit show. Oh,
I get it. Sorry.
No.
He gives a very good breakdown about how every single rail line in Spain is losing money, and it's only going to get worse over time. Like even like the Madrid to Barcelona high-speed rail link.
Lovely.
And basically, it's just hemorrhaging the country money. And it's only going to get worse because every single region is now lobbying for their own high-speed rail link, which is not going to be profitable. Same reason as in Japan. Like the first high-speed rail link in Japan was profitable, but all of the ones built since then, because the other regions got jealous, have not been profitable.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because as soon as you build one high-speed rail link between two major cities, the politicians in the other regions start lobbying for their own high-speed rail lines, which won't be profitable.
Yikes.
But that's democratic politics. But basically, I was just wondering because I've just realised just how expensive the UK is when I've started travelling around the rest of the world.
Right.
I mean, I'm not talking about I'm talking about countries which have similar wages to the UK, like Germany or France, for example, which have much cheaper public transport.
Yeah. Man, remember travel? Remember when that was a thing?
We can travel around the UK, guys.
Woo! UK, we can travel around England right now.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, we can't even go into the 4 counties.
4 counties?
4 home countries, sorry.
They would be very offended if you said that.
Sorry.
If they heard that.
Extras.
Well, I said 4. I'm including England in that.
Mind you, Scotland has just opened up its indoor dining and pubs, but you can't have any alcohol, so what the hell's the point?
Yeah. Pubs with no alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. In Scotland.
Lovely.
I think it's a similar rule in Ireland as well.
It's an interesting
What minimum unit pricing?
Well, no. In Ireland, they've been in lockdown forever, and they're still in lockdown, and cases are starting to rise again, even in lockdown.
What the fuck?
They don't really know what to do.
Why?
I was talking to a friend of mine over there. He lives just south of Dublin, and he was basically saying, the Irish government have given control of the lockdown policy to their scientific council, and the scientific council are trying to aim for elimination. So they're literally trying to get 0 cases, like New Zealand.
But the people just aren't doing it, are they?
No, but it's impossible because in order to do that, you'd have to close the border with Northern Ireland, which they can't do without restarting the Troubles. So they can't eliminate it, but they're staying in lockdown. And now they've been in lockdown for like 2-3 months, and now cases are starting to rise again because people are sick of lockdown.
That's so stupid.
And businesses just aren't complying anymore because there is no financial support. They've told them to close their businesses. They haven't given them any grants. And
well, that's kind of shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Like, what would you do if you were the owner of a pub and the government told you to close, but then didn't subsidise you at all? What are you going to do after 2 or 3 months of no sales?
Cry.
Easy, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speakeasy.
Do you reckon there have been many speakeasies operating? I remember the very first time around, they sent people around in London, sort of looking through pub
It's really going to be the Roaring
twenties,
Twenties, isn't it?
Yeah, my friend definitely didn't work in one. No, sir, definitely not.
Working at speakeasy, blind.
Definitely not.
And was that like an actual pub that was being a speakeasy, or was it like someone just opened their house?
I'm not sure how I should comment. No, it was an actual pub that they closed. That the owners kept open for their good friends.
Yeah. Well, you can see why right now. Still, hopefully, we're marching more and more towards some form of normality.
It depends on whether, because it's the thing. Like I was speaking to my friend of mine who works in he's in like the vaccine development program, and basically he was saying that at the beginning of the COVID crisis, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, why are we locking up the country just for something that might kill 1% of the population, mostly old people, right? So why should we lock up the young people?" And he explained to me that basically what could happen is that a variant could emerge if you allow the virus. The more widespread you allow the virus to become,
the more likely a variant is to happen.
Yeah, the more likely a variant.
Every infection is a possible vector for a variant to develop.
Yes. And then, so what could happen is a variant could develop over time, which kills more young people, or which kills other demographics of the population. So you essentially want to keep the virus as contained as possible to reduce the variations of the virus, to keep the vaccine effective, and to make sure that it doesn't become fatal to more than 1% of the population. Now, so far, we only know of one variant, which is the South African one, which can break through the vaccine. So that's worrying, but the vaccines can be redeveloped every 6 to 9 months, and the virus is mutating slower than other viruses.
6 to 9 months, I think, is actually quite a long time, because I was reading that they get the flu vaccine really quickly because it's like an agreed template that they just reuse every year and change payload. So they're looking at it being even faster than that.
That's what it's going to become like that for coronavirus as well. It's going to become like your yearly flu vaccine, except this one's going to have to be compulsory, like by law.
How exciting!
I don't know,
but literally, I know it sounds like deep, like how can I say this? Like a massive police state kind of dystopian kind of vision, but ultimately, if you don't vaccinate the whole population every year, and you could get variants emerging which could become vaccine resistant, like how else are you going to do it? You need at least 90% vaccine take up.
Yeah, but that would leave every country worldwide having to make vaccine take up 90%.
Or if they didn't, they'd get isolated from the global travel system. Like there'd be just travel bans put on their populations.
That sounds bad.
I remember when this was a train YouTube channel.
It's all related, though, isn't it? I mean, this indirectly impacts public transportation. There you go.
That was such a reach, Josh. Oh,
it does. If you can't travel, you can't.
I know, but that was a reach.
We're nearly at that much of a reach. We can kill this soon.
Yeah, I can't stay up all night. I've got work tomorrow.
Work? You have a job?
I work in a pub. We just talked about this.
Job? Lucky. Well, like well, not the 1%, but like the 50%. The bourgeoisie with their jobs.
Do you want to give some commentary on what you're doing in the game at the moment, then?
Yeah, tell us about your game,
if you haven't noticed, I am driving a train.
Really?
I know, it's stunning, isn't it? No, we're coming up on Harrow Willstone now, where this ends. We're going to come steaming into Harrow Willstone. I really hate this section of the Bakerloo line. It's dreck. What do you make of the northern section of the Bakerloo line, Felix?
I prefer to do it by overground.
I prefer to do it by overground. They're the same stations.
Yeah.
Bakerloo line trains are much more fun than overground trains.
I wanted to be the Watson line.
Oh, so you want to go further?
I think it should be. I wanted to become the one. I want a bit of the overground to become the Watson line.
Oh yeah, of course, because they're going to start naming overground lines soon, aren't they?
Yes.
What do you think about that idea?
I'm supportive of it because at the moment, if you walk through a tube station and you see that, like, for example, there are severe delays on the overground line and you want to get a quick glance as to whether you should deviate on your route, you don't know if that's going to be affecting you. Like, if you're at Euston and you need to get to Harrow and Wealdstone, for example, and you see severe delays, that could affect you, or that could be all the way up in Upminster. Like, my point is, like, if there are severe delays on the Victoria line, you know that that's going to affect you wherever you are on the line because it's all interconnected. But there are literally sections of the London Overground that aren't physically attached to other sections of the London Overground, which will be completely unaffected by delays of another part. So of course it makes sense.
Yeah.
Every contiguous bit of track should be a line.
I just worry for how much of a mess it's going to make the tube map.
It's already going to become quite a mess of Crossrail 2, and Thameslink and everything, though.
Yeah.
It needs to be, we need bigger maps and stations, to be fair. It's way overcrowded.
The pocket tube map just looks ridiculous at this point.
It's still bigger than the Parisian one, but the Parisian one unfolds a lot more.
True, the prison map's huge. I got one, and they don't give them out on racks. I when I was in Paris a few years ago, I had to, like, go to a kiosk and say, like, "un cut," and they didn't know what I was talking about. And I had like I had to, like, sort of mime a map, and it wasn't very successful.
A letter.
A what?
You
No,
are-
it's like the website, isn't it? Like Carto Metro, which is like Metro maps.
You wanted a shopping cart for the metro?
You know Carto Metro.
I'm literally translating what you're saying in French. That's why.
Okay, but why is it called Carto Metro? And there's like a little, there's a little.
Are you saying Carto or Carter?
CARTO.com/CARTES. CARTES is a page.
You say that a little bit slower, mate.
Oh my god.
Just write it in Discord, please.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will.
if you haven't looked at a Carto Metro map, they're actually pretty. It is pretty cool.
Yeah. And you have a night one and a day one, don't you? Or is that New York? That might be New York.
No,
It's
like a geographically correct map of the UK.
The Parisian one is like it has RER on one side and the Metro on the other side.
Huh. Well, guys, that's the end of that stretch of the Bakerloo line. It's a direct stretch, isn't it?
I think the last time I actually spoke to Felix was on your 1,000 sub celebration video.
I can't find that anywhere. I don't know why.
Was it actually? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I put it in the Discord.
You presented someone's debit card live on stream, so he couldn't upload it.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to get deleted. Well done, Felix.
I see it.
Yeah. So Felix, what does 10,000 signify to you? Any comments?
10,000. Don't know. Sounds like the number of people I've slept with.
Damn. Joshua, what does 10,000 signify
Not
to
that.
you? Any comments?
The amount of money I wish I had in my bank account.
That's it?
Okay,
That's a bit of a low target in the grand scheme of things.
I still haven't hit it, so.
Yeah, neither.
Well, the real meaning of 10,000, today at least, is a subscriber count for Techandtrains101 because Techandtrains101 hit 10,000 subscribers. Oh my god. It actually didn't hit it today. It hit it yesterday on 420. Well, 20th of the 4th. But I find it funny saying 420.
Ha ha ha. You're so funny and clever.
It's the funny weed number.
But yeah, but you're boring, so you can't appropriate that culture.
Damn, bro. Damn. Put a red hot poker in my heart there.
You're welcome, babes.
Well, thank you all for coming to this. Oh, I'm tired now. What time is it? 10:30? No, we made it pretty good. Good innings. What time did we start? 7:30?
Good.
Yeah,
I'm going to go now.
Nice solid
Carry
3
on.
hours.
Mate,
Ciao,
get rid of
Felix.
the
Yeah, that's
Go
what
to
I've
him.
got for the night. So, hey, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back again at some point, I'm sure.
Keep watching Amari's 24/7 live stream because it's good for his channel.
Oh, hell yeah. Milk knows you. Stick it on while you're asleep or something. Watch time. Yeah, but no, genuinely, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. It's insanely mental how quickly we got to 10k from 5k. And stuff has chilled out a little bit more now, thankfully. But absolutely awesome. And wish you guys all a great night. Catch you all soon. Bye-bye. Say bye, guys.
Bye.